Ever sent a late-night text and wondered who else has seen this, or like imagined your iPhone just magically appearing on a store shelf? Yeah, we've all been there. The truth is, the journey from design to your pocket is shrouded in secrecy. We're talking about Apple people, masters of mystery, wizards of tech. But today, we're cracking the code, peeking behind the curtain of Apple's legendary iPhone factory. Buckle up, techies, it's about to get real interesting. This ain't your average factory tour, folks. We're diving deep into the belly of the beast, where millions of iPhones are born every year. Think Willy Wonka, but with way more circuits and, less chocolate. Which is kind of sad now that I think about it, but hey, we're here for the tech, right? So get ready to explore a world of cutting-edge robotics, mind-boggling precision, and yeah, maybe even a few juicy secrets along the way. Hey everyone, and welcome back to the TechSphere channel. I don't think people understand just how secure Apple's factories really are. Forget those dusty Dickensian factory vibes you might be picturing. Apple's not about that life. These factories are more like high-tech fortresses, seriously. Super secure, super secretive. Getting info out of there is like harder than finding a decent charger in a thrift store. We're talking fingerprint scanners, facial recognition, the whole shebang. Rumor has it they even scan your thoughts at the door. Okay, maybe not that last part, but you get the idea. They ain't messing around. But trust me, it's worth braving the security gauntlet, because inside these walls, magic happens. Literally millions of iPhones are assembled every single day. Think about that for a second. It's mind-blowing, right? And each one has to be perfect. So how do they do it? Well, that's what we're here to find out. Before we go full deep dive, let's set the scene. Imagine a place where human ingenuity meets technological marvel, where every detail, every process is optimized for maximum efficiency. And maybe, just maybe, there's a rogue Roomba roaming the halls playing the Mission Impossible theme. Hey, a tech enthusiast can dream, right? But seriously, folks, we're talking cutting-edge automation, robots working alongside humans, each with their own specialized skills. It's a symphony of technology, a ballet of bits and bytes. And at the heart of it all, the iPhone, this little guy, this pocket-sized powerhouse, represents the culmination of years of research, design, and engineering. From the sleek aluminum casing to the crystal-clear display, every component tells a story. And today we're uncovering those stories. So whether you're a die-hard techie or just curious about what makes your iPhone tick, stick around. We're about to embark on a journey that's equal parts fascinating and, let's be real, a little bit creepy. In a cool Big Brother kind of way. All right, folks, welcome to the mothership. This, my friends, is where iPhone dreams are made, or at least assembled. It's like Area 51, but instead of hiding aliens, they're hiding next year's iPhone. And probably some pretty advanced alien tech too, let's be real. Now, I know what you're thinking, dude, it's just a building, but trust me, this ain't your grandma's knitting circle. We're talking millions of square feet of pure technological prowess. We've got robots, lasers, enough conveyor belts to circle the Earth twice. Okay, maybe not that much, but you get the picture. It's massive. And get this, rumor has it there's a secret underground tunnel connecting this place directly to Apple HQ. Probably powered by unicorn tears and the hopes and dreams of every tech journalist trying to get the scoop on the next big release. Okay, let's talk automation, baby. Check out this bad boy. This robot could probably assemble a whole iPhone in its sleep. And it probably wouldn't even need caffeine, which is more than I can say for myself after pulling an all-nighter editing this video. But don't worry, humans haven't become totally obsolete yet. See, as advanced as these machines are, they still need a little human touch. That's where the real magic happens. We're talking highly skilled technicians, working with microscopic components, making sure every single iPhone is built to perfection. It's like a high-stakes game of operation, but with way higher stakes. Like, you drop something here and you're probably looking at a lifetime ban from the Apple Store. Now, once these iPhones come off the assembly line, they don't just get tossed in a box and shipped off to your local Apple store. Oh no, my friend, they go through rigorous testing. We're talking drop tests, scratch tests, even water resistance tests. They put these babies through the ringer to make sure they can handle whatever you throw at them or, whatever you accidentally drop them on. Because let's be real, we've all been there. So next time you're holding this sleek piece of tech in your hand, take a moment to appreciate the incredible journey it took to get there. From the factory floor to your pocket, it's a testament to human ingenuity and, of course, a whole lot of robots. But hey, that's the future for you. All right, tech heads, prepare to have your minds blown. This is where the real magic happens, where silicon dreams become iPhone realities. We're talking about the assembly floor, folks, and this ain't your grandpappy's factory. Imagine a ballet of precision, a symphony of tech. Robots move with lightning speed, placing each component with surgical accuracy. Lasers fire, fusing circuits together, while conveyor belts hum with an energy that's almost, dare I say, contagious. And check this out, the screens. It's like they're being born right before our eyes. 1 minute they're just sheets of glass, the next, boom. Crystal clear displays, ready to stream your favorite cat videos in stunning high definition. The human element, masters of precision, guardians of quality. Now, before you think robots have taken over the world, let's not forget about the human element. Yeah, those robots are cool and all, but they ain't got nothing on the human eye for detail. We're talking eagle-eyed inspectors, folks, making sure every single component meets Apple's legendary standards. These are the unsung heroes of the iPhone world, the guardians of quality. They're trained to spot even the tiniest imperfections, ensuring that every iPhone that leaves this factory is practically flawless. It's like a tech version of those Where's Waldo books, but instead of a striped shirt, they're looking for microscopic flaws. And you know what? You can tell they take pride in their work. They know that each iPhone they touch will soon be in the hands of someone who relies on it for, well, pretty much everything these days. It's a big responsibility, but these folks, they're up for the challenge. Testing, 1, 2, 3, from drop test to series patience. Okay, so you've got your assembled iPhone, it's looking all sleek and shiny, but it ain't ready for prime time just yet. Oh no, my friend, it's gotta go through the gauntlet. I'm talking about testing, people, and it ain't pretty. We're talking drop tests, scratch tests, water resistance tests, you name it, they test it. They even have this thing called a tumble test, where they basically throw the phone in a giant cement mixer and see if it survives. Okay, maybe not a cement mixer, but you get the idea. And then there's the software testing. They got to make sure Siri doesn't start ordering pizza every time you say, "Hey Siri," or something, and that your GPS doesn't accidentally send you to your ex's house. Yeah, they think of everything here. The Eco Warriors Green Tech, Happy Planet, Guilt-Free iPhones. Now I know what you're thinking. All this high-tech manufacturing can't be good for Mother Earth, right? Well, hold your horses, Green Warriors, because Apple's got a secret weapon: sustainability. They're all about reducing their environmental impact, from using recycled materials to powering their factories with renewable energy. They even have robots that disassemble old iPhones and recover valuable components. It's like Wall-E, but instead of trash compacting, they're giving those iPhones a second life. So you can feel a little less guilty about upgrading your iPhone every year. Just kidding. But seriously, Apple's making some impressive strides in sustainability, proving that you can be a tech giant and still care about the planet. All right, folks, we've journeyed deep into the heart of the iPhone factory, but the adventure's not over yet. All right, so we've seen the robots, the lasers, the whole high-tech shebang. But what about the humans behind the iPhones? How do they unwind after a long day of, building the future? Well, word on the street is Apple's got some pretty sweet employee perks, and by sweet I mean like sweeter than a caramel latte with an extra shot of... Well, you get the picture. First off, let's talk about the obvious discounts. Yeah, apparently working here gets you a nice chunk off that shiny new iPhone you've been eyeing, but it doesn't stop there. We're talking discounts on Macs, iPads, even those overpriced Apple Watch bands you secretly covet. I know you do. And get this, some of these factories have like their own gyms, yoga studios, even nap pods. Nap pods, people. I mean, who needs a raise when you can catch a quick power nap in a futuristic egg-shaped pod? Sign me up. Okay, let's get real for a second. Building millions of iPhones a year ain't all sunshine, rainbows, and nap pods. It's hard work, folks, and the pressure's always on. We're talking long hours, repetitive tasks, and the constant fear of, dropping a screw and shutting down the entire production line. No pressure, right? Now, Apple's been kind of tight-lipped about their working conditions, but rumors have swirled about, demanding quotas, strict security measures, and the occasional caffeine-fueled meltdown. Hey, making the world's most coveted gadget ain't easy, people. But in recent years, Apple's made some efforts to improve things, like increasing wages, providing better training, and maybe even offering free therapy sessions with Siri. Okay, that last one's a joke, I think. All right, all this talk about work and robots is making me hungry. So let's talk about everyone's favorite topic, food. Specifically, what do the masterminds behind the iPhone eat? Well, forget those sad, soggy cafeteria sandwiches, my friends. Apple's got game, we're talking gourmet meals, locally sourced ingredients, and like a salad bar that stretches farther than the eye can see. Seriously, I've heard rumors they have like kale smoothies that can boost your IQ by 10 points. Okay, that might be a slight exaggeration, but hey, a tech enthusiast can dream, right? And don't even get me started on the coffee. We're talking ethically sourced beans, roasted to perfection, and served up by baristas with more Apple product knowledge than like an Apple genius. Okay, folks, time for a reality check. As much as we love our iPhones, we gotta remember there's a whole other side to this story. We're talking about the human cost of our tech obsession. Yeah, those shiny gadgets don't just magically appear on store shelves. For years, there have been concerns about working conditions in Apple's supply chain. We're talking long hours, low wages, and sometimes even dangerous environments. And then there's the issue of e-waste, all those old iPhones and gadgets piling up in landfills around the world. Now, Apple's made some progress in addressing these issues, like partnering with ethical sourcing initiatives and implementing recycling programs. But there's still a long way to go. So next time you're scrolling through your iPhone, take a moment to think about the people who made it possible. And maybe, just maybe, consider holding on to your current phone for a little while longer. All right, folks, let's take a step back for a minute and think about the big picture. Because this ain't just about factories and robots, This is about how one device, this little rectangular slab of glass and metal, changed the world. And we mean like actually changed the world. Think about it. Before the iPhone, we were stuck with those clunky cell phones with like actual buttons and antennas that got caught on your clothes. Remember those? Yeah, dark times. But then, boom, Steve Jobs walks on stage, unveils the iPhone, and suddenly everything's touchscreens and apps and selfies. The way we communicate, consume information, even the way we interact with the world around us. The iPhone changed it all. It's like we went from being regular humans to like cyborgs with tiny supercomputers in our pockets. Now let's be real, not everyone's head over heels for Apple. Yeah, they've got their fair share of critics. We're talking privacy concerns, environmental impact, and that whole walled garden thing that makes it like impossible to escape the Apple ecosystem once you're in. It's like the Hotel California of tech, man. But then you've got the die-hard Apple fans, the ones who camp out for days just to be the first to get their hands on the latest iPhone. They're like the groupies of the tech world, man. And hey, I get it. Apple products are sleek, they're user-friendly, and they make you feel kind of cool, It's a love-hate relationship, man. But one thing's for sure, you can't deny the impact Apple's had on our culture. Love them or hate them, they've changed the way we live, work, and play. And that's kind of crazy when you think about it. The future is nowish. What's next for the iPhone empire? Okay, so the iPhone's come a long way since its humble beginnings. But what's next for this iconic device? Well, the rumor mill's always churning and the tech world's buzzing with speculation. We're talking about foldable screens that transform your phone into a tablet, holographic displays that project 3D images, and maybe even like teleportation capabilities. Okay, that last one might be a few years off. But hey, anything's possible in the world of tech, right? One thing's for sure, Apple's not slowing down. They're constantly innovating, pushing the boundaries of what's possible. So buckle up, folks, because the future of the iPhone is going to be wild. The big picture, more than just a phone, it's a cultural phenomenon. As we wrap up our journey inside the iPhone factory, it's important to remember one thing. This is more than just a phone. It's a cultural phenomenon. It's a symbol of our times, for better or for worse. It's a tool that connects us, informs us, entertains us, and sometimes, even distracts us. It's a double-edged sword, capable of both great good and, let's be real, a whole lot of procrastination. So, the next time you pick up your iPhone, take a moment to appreciate the incredible journey it took to get there. From the factory floor to your pocket, it's a testament to human ingenuity, technological innovation, and of course, a whole lot of marketing genius. Unveiling the veil, what we learned inside Apple's phone factory. All right, folks, we've journeyed deep into the heart of the iPhone factory, peeled back the layers of secrecy, and come face to face with the magic, and maybe a little madness, that goes into making these iconic devices. We've seen firsthand the incredible scale of production, the mind-boggling precision of the robots, and the dedication of the people who work tirelessly to bring these devices to life. From the moment those raw materials hit the factory floor to the final polish on that sleek aluminum casing, it's a symphony of technology, human ingenuity, and yeah, maybe even a little bit of pixie dust. We've also explored the ethical dilemmas, the environmental concerns, and the ever-present tension between our love for these devices and the impact they have on our world. It's a complex story, folks, one that reflects both the incredible possibilities and the potential pitfalls of our tech-obsessed culture. The iPhones shadow a legacy etched in circuits and glass. But as we step back from the factory floor and return to the real world, one thing is clear. The iPhone's impact extends far beyond its sleek design and user-friendly interface. It's become a mirror reflecting our hopes, our anxieties, and our ever-growing dependence on technology. It's a tool that's reshaped communication, redefined communities, and sparked countless innovations, and maybe a few viral dance crazes along the way. It's a constant companion for billions of people worldwide, a source of both connection and distraction, a gateway to knowledge and a breeding ground for misinformation. So as we bid farewell to the iPhone factory and the secrets it holds, we're left with a lingering question. What will be the iPhone's lasting legacy? Will it be remembered as a force for progress, a symbol of innovation, or a cautionary tale of our tech-driven future? Only time will tell. For more topics like this, make sure you subscribe and watch the recommended video on the screen right now.